Yo, welcome back to another live. Welcome back to the YouTube channel, people. And yeah, this is gonna be a fucking mess. But welcome back, yeah, people. And we're back with Melon and Alfie on a
Big up,
Friday
big
night,
up.
people.
Big
You know
up.
this is gonna go fucking left. But listen,
Yeah.
make sure to like and subscribe, people. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and just like the video as soon as you're coming in. And we're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible, people. Obviously, Alfie's link is in the title as well as always, people. We see Alfie quite a lot here, so if you want to see Alfie more, you go to his channel as well. So, because if you like content with me to do West Ham, you'll like his Arsenal content as well. Obviously, got West Ham Arsenal tomorrow as well. He'll be on for the match day build up and a match reaction as well. And yeah, big up to 300 as well. Big up, Mikes. Big up to yourself. Dibbling getting the late yellow to dodge the Cucurella test next game. Fairs. 3 Southampton players got yellow card offences to miss the Chelsea game. So that proves their discipline record there. But speaking of
We got
Chelsea,
Southampton yet next.
yeah,
After
you got Southampton next. Yeah, you got Southampton midweek. I mean, you should beat them anyway, regardless of who they have. But speaking of Chelsea, might as well start with you, Melon, because we've talked about West Ham Arsenal quite a lot. You got Aston Villa at home.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Tough game. I think it's one of the more tough games that we have until I think at least the end of January, maybe middle of January, because we have a ridiculously easy run. Like you can pull up the run we have. I'm looking at it now. Hang on a minute. We've got such an easy run after Villa. Like Southampton, obviously Tottenham away is going to be difficult, but we usually win that. And then basically nobody, other than maybe Brentford as well. We do struggle against Brentford. Villa is the next game. It's on Sunday. Difficult game. But I've heard they play they sort of change the way they play depending on their opponents, which our manager does as well quite often. And it's literally, for me, if it's a higher line, we win it. If it isn't, then I have no idea how that game's gonna go. I haven't watched enough Villa this season to really say like how exactly they play. I've only gone off what other people say, just being completely honest. But tough game, innit? Tough game. They have a decent squad, decent starting 11. Not too good of a bench, but they can bring players on like Duran that can change games like that. So I don't know. Difficult to predict really.
Yeah, it's more of a case of like they always play a high line with Emery, but he likes to set up differently depending on like obviously the opponent, especially away from home. They like to slow the game down. They like to make sure like they piss the opponent off when they go to the away ground and just slow it down and make sure if they get an early goal, like they will try and piss you off no matter what. They'll go for the dark arch straight away. Big up to Musty, tough game by us. We are smashing a big up Mike's Alpha. And yeah, I'm not gonna say the rest, but you know what I mean. You know the rest, you know the rest and all that. Obviously, you guys haven't lost a game in a while. I swear you guys have only lost against Man City this season. No, and Liverpool, right?
Man City, Liverpool. That's it. I think in terms of losses in the league.
Yeah, I don't think you've lost against anyone else. You've been,
We lost.
Yeah.
We lost
you've been quite good this season.
We've lost against Newcastle in the Carabao Cup. That's it. In the league, it's Liverpool and who else?
Man City.
Man City first game.
So that's quite a bit of a positive then. Like you caught Man City when they were good and they beat you, like right at the start of the season. They dropped off ever since. And Liverpool have been Liverpool this season. They've been top of the league and it was at Anfield. So
absolutely brilliant.
When you look at that with context with your new manager, people are trying to put you into a title race.
No.
Because City and Arsenal falling off. You're looking good right now though. Oh my days, this fucking alcoholic anonymous over here. But what are your thoughts on that, like people trying to pin you into a title race and shit like that?
I think it's best if you look at what Maresca said, our manager, in press conferences. He's downplaying the title race, and he's just saying the players and he, as well as the manager, is just focusing day by day, trying to improve. So I don't think we're in the title race personally. We've only had this manager for this season only. Pre-season wasn't even great. It was pretty bad. Obviously, the league campaign so far has been absolutely brilliant from us in terms of what I expected. I expected us to be sort of 6th, 5th, maybe top 4, fighting for 4th place, but it looks like we're fighting for 3rd or 4th, which is more than I could have asked for. Doing well in the Conference League as well, but I wouldn't put us in a title race just yet. It's a little bit too early.
No, yeah, I agree for sure. It's just like this happens in early this part of the season anyway, where you always see a team that's either like below expectation for that specific part of the season or above expectation for that specific part of the season. When you go past the Christmas end of the fixture, you kind of see where people are going to finish. Like, you get an idea for the first 10 games, but after Christmas and New Year's, where the fixtures start dying down and you get past the first FA Cup round, and it starts one game a week again.
Yeah,
People are going to finish. You know where people's strong suits are, where you're facing them one game a week and they have time on the training pitch and stuff like that as well. But I'm assuming you're confident going into this game then.
yeah, I'm confident. I think we can continue our good form. I think as long as we line up with a strong enough lineup, Villa playing majority of their players. I'm not sure exactly who got substituted off, but majority of their players played 90 minutes against Juventus in the Champions League. So I'd expect them to rotate slightly, at least for the first half, against us, because it is quite early to come back from a Champions League game and play a team as good as us. So I think they're going to rotate at least for the first half. Should dominate in terms of the quality of the players out on the pitch, but it's one of them. It's really hard to predict because they can exactly just sub Duran on after 75 minutes. He gets a late goal. We can't exactly fight the ascendancy Aston Villa's in, and we lose 2-1. It could literally just be like that.
Yeah, and Morgan Rogers has been great this season. Like, whenever he gets on the ball, he can make something happen. Like, Watkins has been below par. Like, he hasn't come back off the Euros great. He didn't have a pre-season, but he hasn't carried on any sort of form. Because the 300 again, if Chelsea are within touching distance of first place by mid-January, then they'll fully enter the race. You agree with that?
I agree. It's way too early in the season to put us into any sort of conversation of a title because, I mean, I've seen title-winning teams in my life. I've seen teams that were so close to winning the title and didn't do it. And majority of the ones that didn't do it is because we didn't have a bagsman. And I don't necessarily think, as much as I rate Palmer and Jackson and all the players in our squad that can score goals consistently, I don't think we necessarily have a Diego Costa or a Drogba or an Anelka in our squad to really push us to the next level to win a title. And I just don't necessarily think with at least starting Sanchez in goal, I don't think that's possible to win a title.
Yeah, I hear that. Alfie, just to bring you into this, like from an outside point of view, obviously we talked about your team and what you think of what you're doing in the title race and stuff like that. What do you think of Chelsea so far compared to what you thought of them at the start of the season?
I feel like they've been really good. That compared to what they were last season and compared to how they were doing under Poch at this point in the season, they've done incredibly well. They've done fantastic to get into the position that they're in. I definitely thought they were going to be a lot lower in the league table compared to what they're doing right now. So they have done really, really well. They've got a lot of good players in the right positions, and they look like a solid team.
Yeah, honestly, I don't like to see it, but honestly, the way Maresca gets the best out of his squad, like, I mean, that's the main part for me. You've only just come into the team, really. And you're gonna get the best out of like the new players at this stage of the season. The amount of transfers that come in, you wanted 2 players in each position, but you also wanted a certain amount of players in the squad. Obviously, it was a lot said about how big or small the squad was in the summer and stuff, how over exaggerated it was. But once Maresca actually did get his squad, he's made the most of it so far. Big ups to Musty. We need City to win so we can close the gap to Liverpool. Bro's looking at the title straight away. I hear it. Listen, if you're at that stage, if you're at that part of the table, you may not be want to look at that team straight away, but you're like, but what if and all that? Like, what if you're like close to it and all that? I don't know whether you'll. I think you guys will peter off eventually. It's just, but you guys are in good form right now. Like,
we're in really good form, and if you bring up on the stream as well, the next quite a few games we have in 10 games. I'm looking at 30 points. Genuinely, it's not like we face a good team. Tottenham away, I think Brentford at home. They're the only 2 games in the next 12 games that are really like maybe we could drop points there. That's it. We have really low rated teams.
Yeah, fair. Tottenham is probably the lowest out of them all. To be fair,
they're doing all right. To be fair,
yeah, man. 4-0 to Man City, and then they've bottled it to Roma.
2-2, innit?
Yeah, typical top Spurs right there. They've got Fraser Forster in goal for like the next few months as well.
Or is Vicario out?
Yeah, Vicaria's out for a couple of months apparently.
He
and
played.
they're
his
not
He played.
ankle.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
and
Unfortunate for them.
they're not signing anyone in January. The manager said.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, Vicario is probably the best player they have. Being honest, from what I saw against them last season.
well, he's kind of fallen off. To be honest with you, like he's still good, but it's just cross collecting and corners. Like he's so weak. But like to be honest with you, a lot of their players have fallen off. Big up to the Villa fan. Big up Mike. I see Brighton bold finishing second. I don't know how they let Southampton into that game, honestly. But Southampton should have actually had another goal in that game.
Ended
as well.
1-1, didn't it?
Yeah, it ended 1-1 at the end. And Southampton, like they're hopeless, but they could have won the game. They had a chance to win the game. They're just not clinical. I don't think that a prolific striker is what Chelsea are missing to sustain the title charge. It's out and out leaders on the pitch. What's your thoughts on that, Alan?
I think a prolific strike. I mean, for what we've seen, the quality of our team has been always pretty damn good, apart from the last maybe 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever we've won a title, like 09-10, 14-15, 16-17, our overall team has been very good. The times we've missed out on a title, like 13-14, 15-16 even, when our 15-16 when our striker sort of went missing, Hazard sort of went missing. 13-14, we didn't really have a top quality striker because Drogba just left. We didn't really bring in someone that could score 20 goals in the league. And it was sort of one of them where it's like we just needed a guy, a bagsman that can score 20 goals, and we could pretty easily make some space between us and second place. But this season, I think Jackson can quite easily score 20 goals. I think really he can. He's really improved in front of goal.
Yeah.
He's a brilliant player, and I think mainly it's not really the attack that's missing, because we have great attackers. I think we have the best attackers in the Prem, in my opinion. But it's the goalkeeper for me.
Yeah.
We saw against Heidenheim, Jorgensen, brilliant, absolutely brilliant performance from our goalkeeper. And I don't know if because he played 90 minutes against Heidenheim. I'm sure he can play at least a second half against Villa.
If you're a goalkeeper, you can play 2 games in a week.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like a winger. You play Sancho, you can't play Sancho the next game, that sort of thing, or a Neto where he's going to put a lot of his energy out for the game.
Yeah, I
think Villa, Sanchez will start. He's typically just our Prem goalkeeper anyway, so it's one. I'm sure Jorgensen should start, but I don't think he will start. I think Sanchez is more trusted by our manager, and we'll see if it works or doesn't. He's costed us points. Before you go on, sorry, he's costed us points against United. He's costed us points against Liverpool and Arsenal, because he should have saved Martin Lee's shot. Realistically, at the near post, this is what the keepers are meant to be doing.
Yeah, that's facts.
Multiple points dropped, 6 points, in my opinion, dropped simply from Sanchez's mistakes against really good opponents. So it's one of them.
Yeah. As you said about the fixtures, Aston Villa at home, Southampton away, Tottenham away, Brentford at home, Everton away. Obviously, scrolling down from that, you've obviously got Fulham on Boxing Day and Ipswich in December the 30th as well. Mm-hmm. That should be most of the. You'd like to think on paper you'd get most of them as wins. You'd like to think so. Yeah. There's probably going to be at least one bump in the road, because that's not how the Premier League works. You're not going to win all these games realistically.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you'd like to think if you want to be in a title challenge, even in the top 4, you want to show some form of consistency, because you don't actually need consistency to get in the top 4. You don't really need consistency to get in the top 4. If you look at Tottenham and Villa last season, you look at the typical top 4 battles, everyone's inconsistent. So it's just about who comes out with the most quality in the end. So to be fair, you got a good run of games there. Who knows where Chelsea can be in January? But
it doesn't even stop at the 4-game mark. If you look further, and you'll see like 10 games into the future, and you'll I think for me, in terms of the squad It looks like 30 points.
Mm.
10 games, 3 points each.
Yeah, fair.
I'm not even like a confident or arrogant sort of person when looking at Chelsea. I'm very sort of understanding certain games where you might rotate and you might drop points here and there, but genuinely I do see 30 points there.
Fair. Alfie, I was going to ask you, yeah, because we just talked about Nicholas Jackson. Do you think Chelsea kind of fucked you over a bit now that you've got Kai Havertz and they've got Nicholas Jackson?
Yeah, in a way, it does look that way. Nicholas Jackson, he's performing quite well at the moment, whereas Havertz, as we've said on numerous occasions, he only turns up when he wants to. So it does look that way.
What have you made of Jackson so far from an outsider's point of view, Alfie?
He compared to last season, he's done all right.
Even last season, compared to what everyone thought, he scored, I think, 15, 16 goals in the league with no penalties. He's done really well. He's got quite a few assists. When you're watching him actually in the game, when he's having a good performance, which 9 times out of 10 he does have a really good performance, even when he doesn't score.
Yeah,
he sort of drops deep, dribbles. He has a lot of pace. He can go to the left channel and do really well there, especially against West Ham, which you saw, Mikez.
Yeah.
He's an absolutely brilliant player, but a lot of people just go with what the media says and think he really isn't a good player when he really is. He's absolutely brilliant.
A lot of people, when they crash on a young player that's not even young, on a new signing that's just joined the league for the first time, and they love to just jump on straight away. Now I get it, we did that with Højlund as well, but Højlund is genuinely shit. I can see something in Jackson at least. I don't care about Højlund yesterday.
I would disagree with Højlund because I think Højlund's a good signing for him. He hasn't been good, but I think in the future with a good manager, which I think they do have now. I've wanted Amorim for a while, ever since he got linked with Chelsea, last season, midway through last season, and I think Højlund will do well under this new manager, to be completely honest.
I think Højlund, if he was a signing that wasn't at a Big Six club, where he went to like a Brighton or a Villa, where he could actually develop. But not us, because we don't do well with strikers. With a Brighton to a Villa where he can compete with someone, and he can be coached properly. Because I don't think even with Amorim, he's a good coach, but if they want him to succeed in terms of Højlund, they need an experienced striker to help him. Then if he's the plan for the future, I think if he was like what Duran is to Watkins, he'd be like set up for the future, because he's got Watkins as almost someone he can learn from, and then he can raise his game. I just think for Man United, it's just that the lights are too bright for him. And I don't even think it's like a case of he was meant to be that, but they've put him there. Like, they always have this like hero complex when it comes to these players. Like, same way Garnacho is not good enough to come through. Same way Rashford was never good enough to be a regular starter in the first place. Like, they always do this with all these players. That's why I think Højlund is. I think if we're going for the standard of Man United, he's trash to me. But if we're going for the standard of, if he was a second striker to Watkins, if he was a striker at Brighton, he might be doing so much better. He could, even the Danny Welbeck, even if he was learning off of Danny Welbeck, he would do so much better. Sanchez won't get dropped until closer to the January window, in my opinion. That way, if he kicks up a fuss for being dropped, they can move him out.
Fair enough. I think Jorgensen on all aspects is just better. I didn't necessarily agree with Jorgensen being better. I think I've seen too many mistakes from him, especially in pre-season when Jorgensen played. But that Heidenheim game, and I think majority of the Conference League games where he has played, Jorgensen has looked much better, more composed, better playing out the back. And again, when Maresca, our manager, sets out sort of differently by the team that he's playing against, rather than having his own sort of system, his own players to compete against his opponents. He sort of changes it about, maybe changes a centre back or a winger to change the sort of aspect of what his players are meant to do on the day. Our goalkeeper is just typically better with Jorgensen. It's just much better. He's better all round, overall, just better. Way better.
Fair. Alfie, now that you're back, real question is Arsenal making the top 4?
We are. We're definitely making top 4. I feel like at least.
Yeah.
At least top 4.
Because you don't think you're in the title race, so you're in the top 4 race.
Yeah.
Top 2 race for me.
What,
Fight with
Arsenal?
City. Yeah, they're fighting with City to be top 2, in my opinion, because Liverpool are going to walk away with it, in my opinion.
You reckon?
So you think Liverpool beat City at the weekend?
I mean, either way, even if they drop points, maybe they draw against City, because you can never for what I've seen in league title, title races, you can never doubt City. They always pick something up, pay their refs, whatever they fucking do. They're always going to pick up points when you don't expect them to. But with Liverpool, I think they've got a way too strong of a squad. New manager, very difficult team to play against. You saw Madrid against them; they looked like absolute shit.
Bro.
It looked like Liverpool versus Southampton. It
Yeah,
didn't look like
honestly,
Madrid.
Mbappe got little broed by Conor Bradley.
Man was doing breakdancing. Like, it's
Honestly.
ridiculous.
This title needs to fix up. It needs to fix up, man. Like legit. Because every time everyone's watching, every time all eyes have been on him, he stunk the place out.
Not only that, their team bus crashed, bro.
Bro, how do they even fucking crash on the M40? What's going on?
Mbappe was driving, man.
Yeah, man, he got all.
Mbappe, dog.
He got caught offside in traffic. It's all crazy, man. It's all crazy.
Nah, man. How can you get caught offside when you're not even on the pitch, man? That's just so Mbappe, bro. Well, Joy, I was going to make an even darker joke about that, but never mind. With all due respect to Chelsea, the reason some managers didn't want the job last summer was because of the owners and the fact the team is too big. Bowley destroyed the club from top to bottom. The thing is, they fixed that player thing. Like, you kicked out all the dross now. So I think any manager that comes in that, well, Maresca got what he wanted, so he kind of doesn't really have many excuses for the rest of the season. And he's doing well right now. So I think I would only agree if Bowley destroyed the club if they had bought all these players and kept all of them, and you didn't have the ability to sell. But under every ownership you've had, you still had somewhat ability to sell. Because even under Roman, even though you loaned a lot of the players out, you still eventually sold them. You still got something. Like Marassa still left. Victor Moses eventually left after being held captive for 12 years. Like these players still eventually left.
But as soon as a player goes and does a really poor season, he gets sold. And it's happened with so many players. We've got a lot of money, more than what we probably should have gotten for a lot of our players. Mount, he was absolutely fucking horrific. 60 million. Werner, I don't know how much he got sold for to Tottenham. Daniel Levy, he's sort of one of them that's like, I don't know how much
he's on loan at Tottenham, isn't he?
Who?
We definitely sold him.
You sold him to Leipzig.
Yeah.
And he went, maybe. Yeah, we sold him to Leipzig.
You sold him back to Leipzig. He's on an extended loan to Tottenham. They extended his loan from last season.
Yeah, Leipzig didn't even want him. That's mad. And Havertz. Enough said. I don't want to say any more on that guy because let's just move on.
I actually want to get back to that, but after Prime's comment, big up to Prime as always. Bowley didn't destroy the club, by the way. No one wants to speak about the mess Roman put you in. I mean, fair. That's true, you know. Loki, when you think about it. Because you weren't actually investing that much, apart from the Lukaku deal at the back end of the Roman era, from what I remember. Because I remember you guys needed a midfielder, and you got Sal. That kind of summed you up by the back end of the Roman deal.
Yeah.
So
it was a bit weird. And end of like the Roman era, it was sort of like he sort of needed to move on. I think football just evolved beyond his ability to be an owner, and it was sort of a good time to sort of change ownership. Not in the way that it went, really, because it was very forced. We had to sell the club by a certain date, and there was sanctions on us. We couldn't make any signings, and it was a bunch of shit, really. But I think with Bowley, it sort of went much better than a lot of people thought it was.
Yeah.
In the beginning, the players they signed, very, very good. eventually when we got a good manager, but we couldn't really see that because of shit manager doesn't know how to use his players. Graham Potter, Lampard, Maresca, after fucking Poch. Like I'm talking, the manager ID from our ownership is awful. Maresca, very very good.
Yeah.
Very
so you think
good.
think this is a turnaround then?
I think so, yeah. As long as because I mean, with Poch, we gave him a 2-year deal. That sort of shows that we didn't necessarily trust in Poch doing a good job on the long run. With Maresca, 5 years.
Yeah.
A tactician as a manager. Imagine that. Imagine that knows what he's doing. 5 years. There you go. And he's doing very well. So it's like I'm very happy. I think most Chelsea fans are very happy with what's happened with our sort of manager situation, at least in the short run. He's done very well. And our ownership is sort of like, we've sort of just been fine with them being our owners because they've done really good financial business. Kai Havertz, 75 mil. Any day. That is genuinely unbelievable business. 75 million pounds. Havertz, are you mad?
Bro, stick with that for a sec, yeah? Has he proven you right now, like in this season, like what Chelsea fans have been saying since they sold him to Arsenal? Like, has he come back into what typical Kai Havertz is from your perspective?
From mine?
Yeah.
I haven't watched him too steady with Arsenal because I hate the player. He's been a Chelsea player for 2 years. He left us 12th place, yeah, as a striker. Genuinely, I've watched football not as long as most people because I'm 20 years old. I've been watching football for 16 years.
Yeah.
Worst player I've ever watched. Worst. I'm not joking. Worst player I've ever watched. I haven't watched a player for any team. I haven't watched I haven't watched a single player worse than Kai Havertz ever in my life.
I think there's worse players, but I hear you. Like he's dog shit, but worse players.
He's
like there's
absolutely awful. Awful.
It's because I've watched West Ham.
Arsenal signed him as a striker. Played him at centre mid. They need a striker and they need a midfielder. When he was at Chelsea, he won a Champions League because he scored 1 goal in the final. He scored 1 goal in the whole knockout side of the tournament, and that was in the final. He is absolutely fucking awful. He's terrible. Can he hold up a ball? Yes. What else can he do? Can he cross?
He shags donkeys.
Pass? Can he shag donkeys? Yeah, cool. Can he shoot? Barely. The pass has to be absolutely immaculate. The timing of the run is awful. He got, I don't know how many, 50 offside goals in a season. Not offside goals, offside calls in a season. 50 in the Prem. 50 offside calls in the Prem in 38 games.
That's ridiculous.
He's terrible. He's the worst player I've ever watched in my life. Easily.
Alfie, from your perspective,
listen. We've had Higuain, Morata, and Havertz is the worst player at striker I've ever seen in my life.
Alfie, now that he's at your club, does he frustrate you as much?
He can be frustrating a little bit, yes. As we've seen, he's very he plays whenever he feels like it. So,
as Prime says here, we won 2 league titles, 14-15 and 16-17, and won a Champions League 2021, and we didn't struggle for either of those squads. We got worse. Chelsea fans never speak about that. Let's go back to the Roman thing. Big ups to 300. Biggest telltale sign that someone doesn't know what's going on at Chelsea is Bony this, Bony that. It's okay if you don't know, you don't have to lie about it. I forget that Egg Barley is the guy who runs shit now. or whoever it is.
Iqbal, yeah.
He's got to be Indian, surely. That guy, that's an Indian name. He's got to be like one of my people. That's one of my people. That's one of my people, bro.
He might be.
Yeah. 65 million for Havertz is fucking ridiculous. That's money laundering. That's money laundering.
I think we signed him for 80.
To get 65 back after what he did, that's not bad.
The worst player in Chelsea history, for sure.
Chelsea history?
For sure.
Ooh,
I can think of a few worse.
Go
on.
Is he worse than Malang?
Morata. Okay. Name some more.
Malang Sarr? Just in general?
Yeah, that guy's bad.
Khalid Boularus.
In my lifetime, at least. In my lifetime, I promise you, he's the worst.
Marco Marin.
Yeah. Yeah, Marco Marin.
What about Van Ginkel?
Oh my
Van
God.
Ginkel, bruv. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, Arteta did sign him as a left centre mid. I forgot because what was it? Arteta said in an interview, "Oh, he can play midfield, he can play striker." Like, bro, and then you put him up front when it didn't work. And then you didn't have the Xhaka replacement. So who was the Xhaka replacement? Rice.
Rice, but he can't do long shots. I take that back. He can, to be fair.
Fam, he did one against us.
Me too.
Fuck's sake. Yours one was an open goal though.
I mean, Sanchez was in goal, but yeah, open goal pretty much.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like that topped it off for me last year when it was like I already wanted to leave up 4-0. By the way, I already wanted to leave up 4-0 last year when it was this fixture. I wanted to leave at halftime when Trossard somehow scooped that in, and Zuma and again were walking around like drunk uncles, like trying to defend Trossard and Saka. And then Rice hits that to make it 6. And he didn't even celebrate. You know what? I wouldn't have given it to the fans or anything. I get Rice wants to be respectful, but I would have been like, yes to my own fans, at least after putting that in. Like you don't have to do all of that. I don't care. You was part of a trophy win. I'm not going to give a fuck if you celebrate. You were literally the captain. I don't care. If I didn't even celebrate, I was just like, all right. I would be like, I do not care who it's against. I would have resist not celebrating that. You hit a ball like that, he doesn't score those often. It'll probably be against us next. Again. It can't be another like Lampard situation where just every time it comes up against us, he scores against us. Like I can't be asked for that. If Declan Rice becomes the fucking new Callum Wilson, already was managed by Sarri. Oh yeah, Higuain. Shit, Higuain though, he was like about 50 stone when you signed him.
50 years old, it looked like. I listen. I don't remember fuck all from Higuain playing our club. I literally don't.
Yeah, that was January signing, isn't it?
He was a weird player, bruv. He was just shit. He didn't really get many big moments. Like, even Batshuayi got big moments. Higuain just missed.
Oh, is Batshuayi worse than Havertz?
No. He won us the league at what club did he even play for? What the fuck? He won us the league. There you go.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah. Big moment.
Marco Marin, the German Messi. He's Iranian American. Iqbali's Iranian American. Okay, fair enough. You're not Indian. Okay, you're not one of my people. None of these guys you named have got protected even a fraction to the degree that Kai did at Chelsea by this tapped fan base. That's fair.
Yeah.
If we're regarding it via protection as well, it's like one of them. I don't get where it is then. It's just sentiment then because he scored the goal in the Champions League.
Yeah. The most protected players at our fan base is Kai Havertz and Mount, 1 and 2.
And they don't give a fuck about them now. Now they
when we signed Palmer, I was at the bridge and I was hearing people saying, "Who the fuck is Palmer? We have Mount. Mount's a way better player than him." Off to United you go, and then Palmer last season.
Yeah, we saw what happened there.
Like, it's mad.
What's it called? Do you know the fact that you
as well? Yeah, sorry. Last season, Palmer Mount and Havertz's stats last season gone. Palmer already outed them in one season
That is
combined.
crazy. Combined as well. Oh my days. I always wondered like how the fuck you guys had
no.
In retrospect, how the fuck did you guys have a front three of Mount, Werner, and Havertz?
Champions League final
Mount, Werner, and Havertz
against City. Like, and we won. You dumb. Are you mad?
Because this is typical show. This is your typical fucking Premier League show, like, and it just goes left. I want it to take it a little bit left. Yeah, you two both obviously support respectively Arsenal and Chelsea. Who's the best player to play for both of your clubs? Like in terms of like, who's the best player to play for both Arsenal and Chelsea?
Go on, Alfie.
In your opinion.
Oh, why have you got to ask me first, man? Honestly.
Under pressure, bro.
To me, it's obvious for Arsenal.
No, as in like Arsenal and Chelsea.
I've got one player in mind.
I've got
simply
one
because I feel like in fact I've got two. Simply because they perform well at both clubs, and that's Cesc Fabregas and Ashley Cole.
Oh, he's still on mine. Well, I might. So you're saying both clubs?
Yeah, as in that's what I'm saying. Like,
Each,
who's the best?
or...
Yeah, who's the best to play for both?
For both. I'll be with the same answer. Fabregas and Cole. Brilliant players. Absolutely brilliant players.
Mm. Yeah, Prime's got with the exact same answer. Like this is the thing. Like, great at both.
Can we just say something? Yeah, about Fabregas. Fabregas appreciation minute. 1 minute of this episode. Fabregas. We went in like 17, 18 when he fell off mad. We started saying Fabregas is tragic. He wears a tragic hat and all that. So crazy. But before that, 14, 15 to 16, 17 for my club, Chelsea. Absolutely brilliant. It was Matic and Kante starting in a midfield two, a 3-4-3.
Yeah.
Whenever Fabregas came on, it's just Diego Costa scored every single fucking time. This guy, the passes pinpoint. This guy had aimbot. I promise you, he had aimbot with his passes. I promise you.
Bro, Fabregas, the weight of pass. I've not seen like many players that can do that. But not seen in the Prem, probably the best. I'd argue the best. Best I've seen. Just in terms of weight of passing. Like at Arsenal and Chelsea. Like obviously at Arsenal he played a bit further forward, but you can see like all the ability he had, like just as an all-round midfielder. Like
sat nav passing for Prem.
Yeah,
I agree.
This man assisted a World Cup winning goal. Like, come on.
For Iniesta, 2010, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I noticed some United fans yesterday after the mid-performance from Mount praising him like Chelsea fans were back in the day for mid-performances, copy and paste. They're just desperate, innit? They're just desperate to make something work. Like Mount is the master of looking like he's doing the most without doing anything at the same time. It's these headless chicken merchants, them headless chicken midfielders.
Yep.
Long day. Pep's a massive fraud, by the way. How can he let a front three of Havertz, Werner, and Mount win a Champions League? This is what I remember looking at that lineup. I was like, how you not playing a DM and not a striker at the same time?
That's what I was gonna say. He didn't play a DM. That's why he won. That's why we won. Sorry.
Fernandinho and Aguero should have started that. People forget Rodri then, because Rodri weren't the same Rodri. Like, so there you go.
Can I just say something? This Jägermeister is fucking hitting, bruv. Jesus Christ, man.
Big up Sidek, big up lads and Ashley Cole. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, because Prime went the same as well. 300 said Giroud. I don't know whether he's trying to piss off Alfie or not.
Nah.
You're not one of them
Giroud. I rate Giroud.
Yeah. One of them players you can't really rate, innit? You can't really hate, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, you're not one of them Arsenal fans who are like, fucking Giroud's ruined Ozil's assist record, all that.
Because I feel like at the time that Giroud went to Chelsea, we had Aubameyang coming into the team. So it was like, you know what, if he wants to go, then fair enough. And if he wants to get game time, then fair enough. And Chelsea were willing to pay the money.
Yeah. And of course, Melon is drunk on stream again. Yeah, Prime, you should know. This is Alcoholics Anonymous, but it's just mainly Melon. We're basically just watching this guy drink his life away.
Yep.
Petr Cech was extremely underrated at Arsenal.
I mean, he was okay. I mean, his last season was poor.
Did he start off well, though?
He started off well. I mean, he dropped an absolute clanger against West Ham opening game.
That final against Arsenal.
Fucking hell.
Chelsea.
Agent Cech, bruv.
Agent Cech, my guy in it. Hey, look. See this badge? That's what you
Fuck
represent.
off. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Don't get a Chelsea fan.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
But he was, I honestly, can I say something? Best Premier League goalkeeper ever.
Best I've seen. Yeah, definitely best that I've seen. For sure.
Van der Sar.
Van der Sar's up there. He's definitely up there. I say Cech overall.
A bit before my time, Van der Sar, to be fair, but
I only got to see the last couple of years of Van der Sar, to be fair.
Yeah.
Big up Godfrey as always as well. Big up to Mac. Man, it's been a while since I've seen you. Buzzing to be back watching you, geezer. Been away for some time traveling. Hopefully you enjoyed your traveling, bro. It's good to have you back in the chat.
Yeah, bro.
Of course, man, it's drunk on stream, as we said. June won the Champions League Europa League with Chelsea, got the better deal. Oh, he was like, thank you, Arsenal, afterwards as well, like when he won the Europa League. I said, thank you, Aston.
You know what? I don't even care. I don't even care.
Is that not the one that hurt you the most?
No.
Oh, that's a good question, actually. What transfer, like, what player that you guys sold hurt you the most?
Transfer, you know. Honestly, it's between Hazard to Madrid because I knew what he could do with us. Yeah, I'm sure we were so close to winning a Champions League, yeah.
Yeah.
And Oscar to I think Shanghai FC. Because I knew what he could do for us as well. What a player, Oscar! Honestly, like a goal against Juve. Are you mad?
What a finish!
Cruyff turn, finesse, top right finish. Are you mad against Juventus?
That was the season you won the Europa League, wasn't it?
12-13, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Ivanovic header.
Yep.
The 300 says Juan Mata to Man United. Fair enough. Arthur, what about you?
I mean, Van Persie's definitely a big one.
Yeah. Fair.
I feel like every Arsenal fan looks at Van Persie and it's like, for fuck's sake. Like, because he wanted to sign.
Yeah, he did.
But then it got to a point where they didn't let Lewis contracts, and he only had a choice between City and United. Sanchez really upset me as well, but I was like, you know what, fair enough. He wanted to compete for the big trophies, and he wanted to go after United. Yes, that didn't work in retrospect, and definitely Cesc Fabregas as well. Mainly because I was like, fair enough, he wants to go back to Barca, but it was mainly because when he went to Chelsea, he wanted to come back to Arsenal, but Wenger was like, nah.
Wenger's a pagan.
That's what pissed me off.
Wait. Who?
Fabregas.
Because he wanted to go back.
He wanted to go back to Arsenal.
Wait, 14-15, he came to Chelsea. How was he doing 14-15?
What, midfield wise?
Yeah.
Coquelin and them, man.
Arteta, Santi Cazorla.
Cazorla was singing.
Yeah.
Ozil in the midfield, but he was more number 10. Flamini.
Man said Flamini. I forgot about him. He's a billionaire now.
Fucking hell.
He's like invested in some fucking science shit. I don't know what it is.
Cryptocurrency, bro.
But he's a crypto scammer like, what's his name? Trigista on Twitter. Have you guys heard about that?
No.
You know this guy called Trigista on Twitter? He's like this Man City fan. He just, like, he's on like football Twitter and stuff like, and he like got exposed for like crypto scamming people. So people are getting cancelled from football Twitter and shit. And because I put ask anything in the chat in the thing, Max said, "Lady boys, would you?"
Fucking hell, man.
I think you're getting a unanimous no. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Unanimous no, mate. Honestly.
Nah, no.
Does it look like I'm Mbappe?
Listen, even though I've had a few of these, yeah, my answer is no. No, big
Exactly.
How many
No.
Jägermeisters do you need?
I mean, I've had a few double shots. Hang on, double shots. You get me? But still, no.
How many Jägermeisters do you need to smash a lady boy?
Let me think. Yeah, let me think. Infinite. You get me? I ain't on that.
Alexis to United because I started supporting Arsenal because of him. Do you know that Alexis one was mad
I
because
feel like we got the crappy end of the deal out of that one because we got Mkhitaryan in return.
Bruv, you both got the back end. You both got the shit end.
Bro couldn't even play in fucking Baku.
I listen.
He wouldn't have made a difference.
Alexis Sanchez, one of my favorite players of all time. What a player!
Him at Arsenal, yeah, it was ridiculous.
What a player!
He was ridiculous.
Oh
man.
my days!
5-1. Do you know what? We started talking about players that
fuck off,
like,
Prime. Fuck off.
Listen, drunk Melon will do anyone. Joy, you're not wrong.
If I had a few too many, I'd do you, Prime, innit? So relax.
Whoa. We're going there. Okay.
Fuck's sake.
Whoa. You don't even. Do you know when some stuff like that gets said? There's no point saying pause. There's no point.
There's no point. Yeah, it's just a pause anyway.
That's a Willian to Arsenal.
Willian to Arsenal.
Do not mention that pussy's name.
Bro,
this fucking dickhead, bro. Had the most misleading Premier League debut I've ever fucking seen.
Hey,
and then dipped.
Hey, do you remember when Willian came back in pre-season? Yeah, he looked like Homer Simpson, and then he got his contract terminated.
I swear he scored his last game for you.
Yeah, against West Brom.
Yeah.
Was that the only
also
time
swatted it about 500 meters in the air?
Yeah.
Oh my god. No, we answered your question back. We answered your question. No. Melon would. Me and Alfie
What do you mean? Nah. What are you talking about? I would. Are you dumb?
You said you just said it there.
Are you dumb? No.
That summer window.
Oh man! But can you imagine how good it would have been to have had Cazorla and Fabregas in the same midfield? And Arteta, the Spanish link-up.
I mean, get Arteta out there, bruv. But like, no one would have got the ball off you, lot. Like if you had Cazorla and Cesc.
Yeah.
It would have been sick in possession.
That free kick against Hull City sticks out for me more than anything.
Oh, bro. Do you know what I loved about Cazorla? Yeah, when he got injured, he trained up his left foot, then he became like both foot. And you just take corners with both feet. What's funny, bruv? Is there something wrong with Melon, bruv?
Nah, man, what are you talking about?
But what was you laughing at?
I've had a few too many. Oh, shit.
That's that. Look, Joy is. I just clocked you. That's that drunk laugh of regret. They're like, oh, I'm drunk. I'm gonna have more.
You see that? Right. Hold on,
bruv. Oh, no.
I bought this tonight. Yeah. That's how many I've had.
Oh,
that's how many I've had, isn't it? You get me? You can see it on the camera now, innit? There you go.
Hey, you lot that were there for my what was it, my birthday stream where you lot were laughing at me for being drunk off Malibu. This is worse.
There you go.
Oh, you're so weird, bruv. Exactly,
weird.
bro. That is the biggest Ayo moment on YouTube, by the way. It's the biggest Ayo moment on YouTube. especially in football YouTube. I can't think of anyone on football YouTube that said anything worse than what Melon said. Just drop a believe.
Wait, say it again. Say it again.
What?
What's AO?
You said you would do Prime, bruv.
Nah, I would, innit? That's not AO. We're talking about.
Hey, yo!
He doubled down.
What's wrong with being gay, Mikes?
I never said
Come
that,
on.
bro. But
There's
Prime
nothing
ain't
wrong with
gay.
No one said that.
But Prime ain't gay, bro.
What if he was? What's wrong with that?
I guess you can ask him if he joins.
Yeah, honestly, big up to Godfrey. Like, fucking when during the semi-final second leg against Villarreal in the Europa League, Group's just going mad. How the fuck are you taking off Aubameyang and then bring on fucking Willian?
We got some Prime this here. We'll see if he.
Yes, big up Prime.
Prime.
It's like first dates, you know.
I don't even know what to ask you right now, Prime. Like after what just happened.
You know,
I Prime. I take it back in it. There you go.
I was supposed to go and go make some food. I was gonna have this on in the background.
So, Melon, you gonna ask him or not?
What the fuck?
Oh, man.
Man's just looking at.
Oh no!
First of all, it's 2024, so you're allowed to be attracted to who you want to be attracted to, but I don't swing that way.
Melon, you
Second
muted
of all,
yourself.
You heard it here first.
Let him be muted. Second of all, I think I might report you. I feel violated.
Melon, your mic's broken. Whatever you've done to it, like no one can hear you.
Feel violated.
That was his last words.
Feel violated.
Man said thank you for Chelsea. Thank
And
you,
I
Chelsea,
also
for
have-
millions of things.
I also have this stream for evidence as well. I'm gonna take you to court.
Bring me to court. I won't show up. Spend that 10K. I won't turn up in it. You got me.
Prime needs
I
dividends
might.
after that England Ireland result.
Mikes, you know
I
where you
need
can
what?
hear me. You know where you couldn't hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
You know why you couldn't hear me?
Why?
It was muted. I don't know why. It was muted, isn't it?
Anyway,
See this dickhead. See
Hey,
this dickhead.
Melon,
See
we
this.
still can't hear you. Anyways,
Oh,
You can't hear me, innit? Because Prime, you're a dickhead, innit? You're a dickhead.
oh, he said
Wanna
you ain't
fight?
ready.
You wanna fight, you dickhead? What?
anyways, Mikes, what is it that you said about Ireland?
No, I said you need dividends for England versus Ireland. That's why you're suing Melon.
I don't know what that means.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Thank you, Chelsea, for winning on things said before disaster. Fam. That, like, I remember, what was it? I remember the Robbie clip where it was like, Willian's a better player than Ziyech. And then both of them would.
Willian wasn't that bad for us, man. He was a good player for you guys.
What do you fucking mean?
He wasn't that bad for us.
Do you not see the prick?
I did.
He wasn't bad for us. For Arsenal, he didn't give a shit.
He was quality
He
for
And then
us.
he fucking
against Arsenal.
and then he fucking actually turned up and was semi-decent for Fulham.
Yeah,
Bro, he was quality for Arsenal.
No, he fucking wasn't.
he was Fulham quality for Arsenal.
Listen, hey,
Oh
hey,
my days! Do you guys remember that? Do you guys remember the West Ham Chelsea game when the guy got knocked out and the fucking thing?
That video was funny as fuck.
anyway,
Melon, you actually look like him.
That was
Alfie,
2022.
I wouldn't be surprised if it is Melon. Anyway, Alfie, name me one below 6 out of 10 performance Willian had for Arsenal, bro. Just a hater.
What? I can name you 30. His debut against Fulham was the most misleading performance that I have ever seen.
Bro, that is the best Willian performance I've ever seen, bro. That debut, bro. You had prime Willian and you wasted him. How crazy that is! How crazy that is! You had prime Willian.
Turned up to fucking pre-season the following season looking like a pudding.
I mean, listen, it was pre-season, bro. He's Brazilian. What do you expect? Hey, Hazard at pre-season, Hazard always turned up to Chelsea overweight, and he still balled out. So what was Willian's excuse? You guys ruined him, man. You ruined him.
He ruined himself.
You ruined a world-class player, man.
He ruined himself.
You ruined top 5 Premier League right wingers in history. It's great.
Where's Melon gone?
Why are you looking
He's getting ready for Prime. He's getting ready for Prime.
Oh, that's mad thing.
Listen, Willian, better than Lundberg, but you don't want to hear it, man. It's fine.
He actually does look like the fan. Wow! Go on, son!
Oh!
That is Melon. Oh my god, that is Melon. That is legit. That is literally what. Bruv, why is this guy in the chat? Why are you in the chat? Come back on camera, you fucking
what?
Mikes, you're not allowed to use the word weirdo anymore.
Oh,
it's I class that as a slur. We're not allowed to use that word.
Alfie has no idea what you're on about, by the way. Alfie, basically, yeah, there was this fucking Chelsea fan who called someone the N-word on a I think it was a playback. I think it's a playback video.
Do you know who Johnny Minerals is?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
you're better off.
He's some Brexit Chelsea guy who called someone the N-word, and then when he got called out for it, he basically said, "I didn't say that. I said weirdo."
What the fuck?
Man, I completely forgot about that whole situation, and he just crashed out ever since. He just started calling out every creator that cut him off.
Bro, hey, bro, that happened like a week or two after the Enzo situation as well. No, actually, a week after the situation. It was funny.
Back-to-back situation. Do you know what it is? I was watching, like, I remember seeing like old clips of him after the situation. I was like, maybe we should have seen this coming, because I remember he was like,
bro, I've been telling people.
Did he say like Chouameni's attitude was bad or some shit? Like,
he said Declan Rice. He said Declan Rice. We should sign Declan Rice over Chouameni because Chouameni will ask for more money. No evidence behind it. When Lukaku was getting racially abused by Chelsea fans because of the injury, he said Lukaku should just be a man and take it.
I'll show him in the wheelchair, bro. Oh my god. Hold on. I'll get up in a sec.
Big up.
Bro, by the way.
Never mind.
We just showed the Chelsea.
I kick Prime from this. Kick Prime. He's a dickhead anyway. Fuck off, Prime.
I'm not the one who's forcing themselves onto panelists on this week. So okay.
Yeah, kick Prime then. Go on.
What do you mean go on? You're the one that's trying to force yourself on people.
Are you sobering up now, Melon?
No. Go on.
Bro, that's a shame. I'm sure. I'll try and find a picture.
Melon probably doesn't know what sobering up means.
Definitely
What does that
not.
mean?
Do you know what's funny? What was the comment earlier? The 300 commented, he quoted Melon. He's like, I've had a few too many, and then Melon continues to drink.
He's like, I'm pushing my limits here, but I don't want to let the side down.
Exactly, man. I'm a man of the people.
Bro, I'm not even gonna reveal on stream what you was like when we were just out in Dagenham a couple of weeks ago.
No. Mikes, go ahead.
No, you don't want me to. Because
You do want me to. Go ahead.
After what you said to Prime, you're not being the allegations. You're not being the allegations. I'll leave it at that.
Mikes.
I'll leave it at that.
Mike, here's the thing, right? There is no allegations. He's been sentenced.
Facts.
He's going to prison. He's going to prison. There's no allegation. He's going to prison.
Prime, my guy in it.
Clearly, your guy.
My lawyer has said I shouldn't be associating myself with you. This is not good for the court case.
I don't care.
Let me call my lawyer, innit? Let's go.
You don't have one.
I do not have one lawyer, bro. I'm not that rich.
Actually, Melon, what's your job? What do you do?
My job, refuge collector.
What's your actual job?
I just said it. Refuge collector.
A what?
A refuse collector. You know that.
Yeah.
Rubbish.
Oh, okay. So, how much do you get paid in relation to being able to fund your alcohol habit?
Enough. To be fair, enough.
This is Melon, by the way. Right there on the right.
That ain't me. Go on the left. Go on the left.
No, what?
Do it.
What this?
Do
it.
This
one. This one.
Yeah, that's me, innit?
What the fuck?
Minus the wheelchair, innit? Max, why bring up the image? You're gonna get cancelled.
Bro, you can barely form a sentence, bro. Shut up, man.
Aye. My name is Melon. There you go.
What? What does that even mean?
I can form a sentence.
Oh, well done, bro. Well done. So you are the manager of West Brom. Oh, Carlos Corberán. No, you don't look like Carlos Corberán. No, that's Melon after finishing the bottle of Jaeger. Bro, how much you 3/4 in or some shit?
More like 2/3.
Bro.
That's where I'm at.
When we were talking off camera, when you first joined, that was full. That was full, bro.
I'm surrounded by alkies.
Oh, you said that I'm only going through my Magnum. I'm not drunk.
Hey, that's one too many.
I definitely don't drink my Melon.
Prime, do a shot real quick. Go on.
I don't drink.
What, you Muslim?
No, I'm just human.
What, you're British, aren't you? Prime.
I said, no, I'm just human.
Prime, are you religious?
No, I'm human.
You're human, yeah? Wow. You hate all religious people. That's crazy, man.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
What the fuck? What the fuck has this turned into?
I kick Prime out of here, man. It's ruining the vibes.
What for?
What is in that cup? What is in that cup?
Tea in it.
Hey,
So
Melon.
Wait.
Melon, you're not wrong. I hate everyone equally, so you're not wrong. At least I don't discriminate.
Kick him out of here. Kick him out.
I don't discriminate. I don't discriminate.
I can't
Get him out of here, man.
Rate the hate energy, not gonna lie. Hate.
Get him out of here.
Get
him out.
So the same way I'll slander R9 is the same way I'll slander Hazard. Same energy.
Get him out of here, bruv. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out of here, bruv. Kick him.
Oh my god!
Right now, kick him.
I just missed a sitter.
You playing FIFA?
Just missed a sitter.
300 says, Prime, why you gas Justice up before you left Lewis's stream earlier today? He just waffled on and on. I had to click off. I didn't see it.
Good.
Fair. That's fair.
Sometimes you have to let people waffle. That's why Lewis has class ref on. Fine. Mike's has Melon on. You have to let people waffle.
It's true. Melon, you think this was Melon's channel? Melon is pretty much ran this video. I can't lie to you. It's been Melon just telling his life story. Like, Melon, do you know when I talk to you tomorrow? You're not going to remember anything about this stream.
Nah, I will remember.
And Mike, do you know what he's gonna do on Lewis's channel? He's gonna say, "Oh, Prime, I apologize." Ooh.
I can't wait to just flip that shit.
Okay, fuck you, Prime. Prime, you're a dickhead. You're a dickhead, Prime. Fuck you. Fucking prick. Fucking fat.
Mike.
What are you talking about then, huh? I look at it.
Whoa!
Hey, what the fuck?
Huh?
Mike, don't take down the stream. I'm gonna need it for evidence in court. So
I'm not ending the stream anytime soon.
Aye, we take down the stream. You pussy. What are you talking about? I come London right now. I'll box you up, you dickhead.
This is what happens when you allow Melon to consume alcohol.
Honestly, bro. This is just Melon normally.
Every day, Melon says I should come to London. I live in London.
You live in... You live in London? Where?
No, I don't. I don't live in London.
Oh, you don't? Where? Where, you pussy? Where? You dickhead. Where you at?
He's going to tell you when you're acting like that.
Have you guys noticed he's using the P word as an insult, which makes sense because he likes
dick. Yeah, fair.
Aye, yeah, go on. Where'd you live?
Wait,
where'd you live?
Melon, you went from moving to him to calling him a fat prick.
Hey, and Mike, isn't that what guys do when girls reject them? You're dead anyways. That's what he's doing.
Yeah. She's clapped anyways.
Yeah.
I didn't want her anyway. She's a slug. So there you go. That's what happens when you get rejected, people. Take rejection back.
Prime, I'm fully sober, innit? Where'd you live?
What the fuck? No, you're not. You are not sober.
Prime, where'd you live?
You're not sober.
Alfie.
Is this how people move to girls in London? This is how you guys move to people?
Certainly not my part of London. Certainly not my part of London.
Not my part either. Not my part.
Prime, where'd you live?
Fam, shut the fuck up. Bro, shut up.
I live on Earth.
On Earth, yeah, I'll find you, dickhead.
I mean, Earth is a big planet.
Melon, what do you think
7 billion people on the planet.
Melon, what do you think of Pochettino?
8 billion.
I'm surprised he hasn't made a rant about Pochettino and Gallagher yet, knowing Melon when he's drunk at this day. Usually just crashes out one of them.
Prime gathers strength from insults and hate aimed at him like Goku gathering energy in this book. Who's Goku?
Some anime
Dragon Ball.
Oh, anime. Oh, okay. What weirdos watch it?
Yeah.
Yes! Thank God. I'm not the only one that doesn't watch fucking anime. Thank God.
Prime, chill. Listen. Prime. Relax. Fuck anime watchers, innit?
You watch anime. It makes so much sense. It makes so much sense.
What, me?
Probably.
Yes.
I don't. Fuck off.
What are you talking about? Anime are dickheads, innit?
I'd say anime are dickheads. Yeah, long day. I like Arsenal before the Rice situation, but now they spend all that money, yet somehow Arsenal fan TV still act like they won the league. Yeah, do you know what made me laugh? It was when Rice first moved to Arsenal. It was like, they were telling us what we should do about Declan Rice, bro. Shut the fuck up and just keep the player, bro. You're giving us the money, keep the player. You don't even have to tell us what we have to say and what we don't have to say. It's not your player.
Hey, West Ham, we should give you more money for Rice. Remember that?
Yeah. I've not heard that this season. I've not heard that once this season. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Like, I have nothing against Rice, but I just don't care about Aston fans. Melon, are you having a shit or something?
No, I was throwing up. You get me?
Nah, he's going through heartbreak, bro. It's rejection.
Did you actually throw up?
No.
So why did you say you were throwing up?
Bro, I heard the noise.
Hey, guys, by the way, have you guys watched Southampton this season, right?
Yeah.
No.
Who would you guys say are, well, of course, the drunkard hasn't, but the rest of you guys, who do you guys say is their 3 best players?
He didn't play like it today, but Flynn Downs, I'd say, is up there. Tyler Dibbling this season and Taylor Harbour-Bellis overall. None of them played well today. Well, Tyler Dibbling did.
Oh my god. I feel like... Hey.
I won 0 for 3 in it because of sofa score or some shit.
No, Alfie, you go. Who do you think are 3 best players?
I'd definitely say Harbour-Bellis is up there. I mean, I've only started taking notice of him after that under the 21s Euros run. I'd definitely say on his day, Cameron Archer can pick up a goal or 2, and probably say Dibbling as well. Maybe Bellicott.
Actually, wait, forget Harbour-Bellis, Walker Peters for me.
Hey,
Walker Peters as well.
Dibbling.
I went 3 for 3, yeah.
And Downs are all suspended. We are going to put 9 past them. We're going to kill them.
Bro, do you see them without Flynn Downs, yeah? Long day. Like, even in the championship last season, they struggled in the championship without Flynn Downs.
And they cannot play Oguchoku because he's unknown. Bro, we are going to batter them.
If you don't beat a Southampton midfielder, Fernandez and Joe Aribo.
Bro, we're putting like 7, 8, 9 past them, bro. It's going to be a killing.
It should be. And they won't have any goal threat. Like, Adam Armstrong's average, Cameron Archer's average. Like, Cameron Archer's good on his day, but he's not a Premier League player. Yeah. Walker Peters used to be good. He's played Walker Peters in the back 3. This guy's a fucking terrorist, man.
Oh, wait, I thought he played him at wing back.
He does at times, but he played him in the back 3 today. He played him in the back 3 with Ryan Manning as the wing back. Bro,
it's going to be a midweek game. It's going to be at St. Mary's as well, bro. We're going to batter them. It's going to be beautiful.
A biblical 9-0 for Southampton.
I expect a hat-trick from someone. And then, next weekend, we play a Spurs team without Vicario, Van de Ven, and Romero. We're going to batter them as well.
Fraser Forster in goal. Long day.
Heritage. Hey, the Chelsea stat pad week. I'll be there.
Knowing Palmer will probably go full spectrum on Southampton.
No. Palmer, are you crazy? Palmer's not playing Southampton.
Full spectrum! Hey, what's wrong with Melon's giving a blowjob to his desk, bro?
Oh, fuck off, man.
Oh, Palmer's not playing it.
Why not?
Because
I've fucked in it. Aye.
No, Prime, can I just stop you for a second? Yeah, I just watched this guy struggle to put his headphones on.
Chelsea. Oh shit!
Melon, wait, everyone stop, yeah. Melon, what do you think of Pochettino?
Fuck off, innit?
This is your daily crash out, bro. Go on.
What do you think of Pochettino? Shit. What do you think of shit? Pochettino. Thank you.
Chelsea.
The voice crack. Hold on, voice crack. The voice crack.
Fuck off, man. I can't even see.
The Yank. Who's the Yank?
Oh,
come on, you guys might have got this completely wrong. I've had a couple of them shots.
Jeez.
Prime's Irish, by the way. It's not Yank. It's not American.
Oh my days.
English people always think I'm American. It's crazy.
Oh, there's a couple of Scottish
Prime.
people that I
Prime.
thought were American.
You're put Chelsea in it. You're proper Chelsea in it.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Do you guys hear a buzzing sound?
Prime. You're proper Chelsea in it. You're proper Chelsea.
Don't go away.
You sound like me. You sound like me trying to read it. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Chelsea.
This man's gone.
300 put RIP Melon, pour one out for the fallen. I think Melon needs to pour one out for sure. Definitely needs to pour more than put out.
No, he's had enough, man. Stop him before it's too late.
By the way, Green Street set back West Ham fans like 10 years, by the way.
Facts.
Like, that is a terrible film. And the accent's impression is terrible as well. You seen them trying to do a Cockney accent, it's awful.
Hey, you think that's bad? Enzo Fernandez and Johnny Mineral set Chelsea fans back 50 years.
You guys were trying to clean up from John Terry for a long time. Then Enzo Fernandez just comes in and just... Even John Terry tried to make up for it by giving a 26 to a black person. It didn't work.
And then that guy flopped. Yeah.
So or when Enzo Fernandez tried squaring up to a Liverpool fan.
It would have been worse if he was black.
Enzo, unlucky lad.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Colwell last year wore the 26, and he also flopped. Now he's wearing the 6, and he's playing well.
That racism has taken over, man.
I'm actually worried for Melon's sake here.
Melon, are you throwing up or are you laughing?
Huh?
What's going on? You're alright, brother.
What do you mean?
You're alright, brother. Honestly.
Dude's from
I'm
Chicago.
good. I'm good, innit?
No, Mac. No. Melon, perhaps not from Chicago. Chicago. Where did you get that from? I'm convinced that you might be Melon.
Oh shit! I'll fall over.
Hey Melon, what's your favourite Chelsea chant?
Chelsea.
Listen, Melon, how many fingers am I holding up?
One it. You dickhead.
All right, we're gonna end it there before it gets mad. Make sure to like the video, people. Make sure to subscribe to Alfie as well. His link is in the title, people, as well. He'll be on a match build up. It'll be at 1 PM, by the way, the match day build up, because I need to sort some shit out. But then he'll be on the match reaction as well at 10 PM. Big up to Prime and Melon for jumping in as well. We'll see what kind of state Melon is in tomorrow.
Hold on. Before we end it, Mikez.
Yeah.
Should I send over the Julian Lopetegui apology form now or after you beat Arsenal?
Fuck that, man.
What do you mean?
Fuck that. And even if we beat Arsenal, this guy could go fuck himself still. I'm not gonna lie. Fucking hell, Melon.
Okay, so you're just a hater. That's fine.
Oh yeah, I'm a big hater. Follow at GVO Mikez on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok for all the socials if you want to catch up. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.